So you are ambitious. You want success, freedom, and the kind of life most people can only imagine. But there's a problem. You procrastinate. You exactly know what you should be doing. Maybe you might even make a detailed plan. But when it's time to take action and do the work, you become lazy, you hesitate, you scroll through your phone, convincing yourself you'll start tomorrow and wait for motivation. Weeks pass, then months, and guess what? You're still in the same spot. Deep down, when you realize that you've wasted your time procrastinating, the feelings of guilt increases because you know you're capable of doing more, but you're falling behind instead of moving forward. You're stuck in a cycle of procrastination and self-doubt. If this sounds familiar to you, this video explains why you keep procrastinating even though you have big dreams, and more importantly, how to break free from it. By the end of this video, you won't need to wait for motivation to start, and your fear of failure will disappear. Let me make it more clear to you with an example. Imagine a boy named Joy whose main goal in life is to climb a mountain. He always pictures himself at the top, breathing the clean air, feeling the wind against his face, and capturing the beautiful view. After a few weeks of waiting for the perfect weather, the day comes when he finally decides to climb the mountain and experience his dream. He travels to the place where the mountains were situated. He stood by the foot of the mountain. The peak was rarely visible, but as soon as he starts climbing, his foot gets hit by a gravel, and as he looks ahead, all he can see is thick fog. The rocks look sharp, and the ground was uneven. His heartbeat gets faster, not with excitement, but with fear. He could imagine how hard it will be for him to reach the top. Doubt creeps in, and the dream of reaching the top suddenly feels far away. His mind races, searching for an excuse, and just like that, he gives up climbing before even taking a single step. This is what happens when you set a big goal, but freeze when you see the struggle ahead. We all love imagining how incredible life will be once we've made it. It is going to be amazing living the dream life, getting everything we ever wanted. But when the reality kicks in, we're not there yet, and there lie big obstacles between the reality and the dream. We make excuses to leave it on tomorrow and continue what's easy. It's harder to leave the comfort zone. But you know, people die regretting the things they didn't do rather than the things they did. It's hard, but a necessary pill to swallow. The main reason for procrastinating on big tasks is that they appear so large when you first approach them. What you need to do is to break down the task into small pieces. For example, if you want to write a 10-page report, just thinking about it makes you want to do anything else. So instead of tackling the whole thing at once, break it down. Start with a goal of writing just one paragraph, because you will find it easier to do a single small piece of a large project than the whole. Once you have started and completed a single part of the job, you will feel like doing just one more part. Soon you will find yourself working through the job one part at a time, and before you know it, the job will be completed. Now, even if one starts with great motivation, but after some time, the motivation fades and doubt starts to creep in because it is hard work, there's no guarantee paycheck, there's no one for your support. You need to keep the momentum of work when everything in you wants to quit. The world is full of people who are waiting for someone to come along and motivate them. The problem is that no one is coming to the rescue. You need to be the one who motivates yourself even when you don't feel like working. Your job is to form the habit of putting the pressure on yourself and not waiting for someone else to come along and do it for you. So, here's the trick. Give yourself an imaginary deadline to create a sense of urgency. Set deadlines and sub-deadlines on every task and activity. If you don't, that 1-hour task can stretch into 4. Take a paper, write out every step of a major job or project before you begin. Then determine how many minutes and hours you will require to complete, and paste it on the wall in front of you. Even if it's an arbitrary number, your brain will speed up to match the limit you set. This is how you make yourself work and be the best version of yourself. You have the power to change because no one is coming to do it for you. You can watch another video and then another, learn something new, feel motivated, but at the end of the day, action is the only thing that matters. You have to take action to act upon the knowledge that you have gained. The power you desperately want is buried in the work you keep avoiding. So stop waiting for motivation. Stop overthinking. Take one tiny step today. Who knows, maybe this video was your sign to finally do it.